Some people say that running an ultramarathon is like living an entire lifetime compressed into 2 days. You surrender to the mountains, the trails, and everything they demand strength, resilience, and sometimes even your pride. Along the way, you get wounded, carrying the scars of the journey, physical and emotional reminders of the challenge. But in those darkest moments, when it feels like you can't take another step, you find glimmers of hope, the light at the end of the tunnel guiding you forward. And then there are the people you meet, strangers who become allies, lifting you when you're down and carrying you closer to the goal. For me, UTMB was more than just a race. It was a journey of transformation, a test of my body, mind, and spirit. Every step was a lesson in patience and perseverance. This is my story, a story of grit, determination, and the beauty of chasing a dream that once felt impossible.
One minute to the start.
The streets of Chamonix were electric, alive with the energy of thousands of runners and cheering spectators. It was impossible not to feel the euphoria, the excitement wrapped around me, urging me to run faster. But I knew this was just the beginning. 100 miles and 10,000 meters of elevation lay ahead. The road was flat and wide, a tempting invitation to let my legs go and fly, but I knew better. I had been waiting for this moment for 4 years, and I really wanted to savor it, this once in a lifetime experience. I reminded myself to stay grounded, to keep my heart rate in check. The first climb was just ahead before Les Ouches, and I knew it was only the start of what was to come. In that moment, it was all about finding balance between excitement and strategy, between soaking in the moment and preparing for the challenges ahead. Okay, we arrived in Les Houches. As you can see, it's very noisy. It's unbelievable. That's the most amazing, one of the most amazing things I've experienced. I knew about it, but it's still another level to what you can expect. It's just unbelievable. The vibe, the energy of the people. So far feeling good. Was worried. They usually say you start way too fast on this race, but it was actually not too bad. Nice, lovely pace. And managed to be in a good pace. So yeah, Les Houches is just a very quick stop. And then we so just a refill of water, which I actually don't really need. And then we'll be heading down to Saint-Gervais. And Stacy is going there with the shutter as well. This is what I see for the last time before the night. And she's gonna go to bed, and I'll be heading to Italy. All right. See you later. First down here, heading to Saint-Gervais. This is Saint-Gervais. Got some water and a bit of food. It's just unbelievable. This is something to live once in your life, I'm telling you. This is Contamine-Montjoie. Very busy. Lots of people stopping. Yoga. Yeah, nice little climb. Not too steep. Some parts runnable to go to Contamine. So feel good so far.
chaud, petit contrôle de matériel.
Here we go, Les Chapieux. After a beautiful down here, I just had my kit control, so it's actually very good. They're very strict, UTMB, and they do random tests and ask you to be able to present some mandatory items in your pack, like the safety blankets, enough to carry, enough flask to carry 2 liters of water. So not super convenient to find everything in your bag, but it's for the good cause, and they were super friendly. No, Chapieux is kind of a main aid station. There's hot food, but I'm not gonna stop very long, as I don't really do any hot food or anything else than what I have in my pack. Just take a couple of cheese and go. Arriving to La Combarde, that was the this aid station is the most spread apart. It was almost five hours between the previous one and this one, and it was the end of the night. A bit of a low moment. But I think now so that's quite a decent station with some food, but also Courmayeur is not far. So I'm gonna check, give a call to Stacy, see if she's already there. I might not stay for too long in this aid station and try to push to go to Courmayeur and maybe have a nap, quick power nap. I feel good. It's just like really the last 2 hours, and I'm sure it's gonna pass quickly. So that's just amazing. This is Italy. Little accident here. I really thought that was the end because it was a massive stuff. I fell forward and my knee hurt a rock and there was a big bang. I was like, that's it, it's over. And obviously the worry is you will get swollen and then you can't bend your knee, but for some reason it looks okay for now. I'm very close to the next aid station, so I'll get it clean and I guess I just have to keep it warm. I think it's not gonna like to get cold, but fingers crossed, should be okay.
Les gars, l'eau plate à la sortie, l'eau gazeuse à gauche. Il reste 5 km de descente.
Est-ce qu'il y a une infirmerie ou ça sera la prochaine?
Alors là, si tu as une petite coupure, elle peut soigner la, elle peut désinfecter. Ouais. Montre-lui la coupure.
No, ma glielo fisso. Sì, glielo fisso con un po' di nastro. Sulla piega non gliel'ho messa apposta. Diamo un po' di nastro.
Sometimes he sings a little out of key. He's not the greatest player of guitars. Well, his hair is gray, and he's looking frail and weak, but he's got heart. His wife, she passed away in 93, so he drinks to keep the pain from hitting hard. But he's living out the songs that he sings, so he's got heart.
My partner probably. You give it to boyfriend?
Yes, no, we can give the bag to another person. So maybe.
Yeah, I thought she took it for
It's
sure.
this way, sir.
Oh,
Here.
where do I go?
All right.
He may not wear a suit of fancy colors. His face is wrinkled from years of pain. But all that stuff just never seems to matter when he gets up on the stage. With every song you can feel his soul and completely see the story he imparts.
Sorry, I haven't finished the last few hours. I was totally out of gas. It was impossible for me to run, not even a very slow shuffle. So the last 8 stations I decided to sleep 20 minutes, and it did work really well. So it's been 20 minutes now after the nap, and able to run a bit on the flat. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but yeah, got a bit of time buffer on cut-off time, so I need to be wise and smart how I can use naps, and probably I'll do another one in Champelag, which is another quite big station. Stacy will be there, and it's gonna be basically the start of the night, so probably good to have the nap just to refresh just before the night and probably avoid hallucination. Anyway, I was still in Italy and heading to Switzerland eventually. It's the first Champelag, and then we go to Trian, which is basically home. It's the village just beside from where we live. So mentally that's gonna be hard. Probably be able to see the flat. But of course I will not be that far. It'll be time to finish that, and that's a route I know very well, so it will give a little boost. I'll see you later.
'Cause he's got heart. He may not wear a suit of fancy colors. His face is wrinkled from the years of pain. But all that stuff just never seems to matter when he gets up on the stage. He used to try to get a record deal, but he gave that up 'cause it just seemed too hard. But of all the ones I've heard, I'd choose him 'cause he's got heart.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye to Italy and welcome Switzerland. We're gonna go this way to reach La Foulie in Valais. This is home.
Stage. He used to try to get a record deal, but he gave that up 'cause it just seemed too hard. But of all the ones I've heard, I'd choose him 'cause he's got heart. Well, he's got heart. He's got heart.
I arrived in Champellac totally exhausted, but I didn't panic. I'd been here before and knew exactly what I needed: a nap. Waking up from my nap, my body was still screaming at me, but my mind took over. Stronger than ever, I could feel it. I was going to be a UTMB finisher.